Can I ask you?
Me?
How much more older are those than they looks?
We were going to your other campus, right? So he was guessing my age.
So let them give a chance to guess your age.
Yeah. Anybody want to guess my age?
Actually, now they have an image. Our son is 88, he might be 80. Same way his son also guessed it.
Another 30 years, I will be in his age.
That is just 58 years old.
I don't know, you just heard Anusha telling she went to MIT. I want all of you to write down, take a clean notebook page, whatever you hear, write it down. I want you to ask question, what is MIT? If you don't know. I am sure most of you don't know what is MIT. Do you know? Yeah? Which language you speak at home? Hindi? Kannada? Kannada baratta ನನಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನು ಓದಿರೋದು ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್, PhD ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್. ಓದೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬರೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. తెలుగు మాట్లాడతారు కావాలి. No Tamil? I am from your principal's place. I am from Kerala. But I studied in Bangalore. I stay in Hyderabad. I am there in Hyderabad last for 34 years. 34 years. Maybe your parents will be at that age. Mother must be at that age, right? I started teaching in Bangalore Engineering College, Vishwesvaraya College of Engineering. Now all the universities in Karnataka under Vishwesvaraya. I had a room in that college. Room number 310 was my room. I still have the chavi. Lock they must have changed. But key I am still keeping to tell that I have a key for Vishwesvaraya College. That room was my room. So I used to teach. Which subject? Guess. I am a mathematician. Which subject you don't like? In maths, which chapter you don't like? My name is Dr. Doctorate in Mathematics. TPS. Teachers, parents, students. Okay? DrTPS, trigonometry. You type in YouTube, you will see a trigonometry class. Okay? You don't like algebra? DrTPS, algebra. You will see an algebra class. You want English? DrTPS, English. You want Hindi? DrTPS, Hindi. You type any subject, microbiology, DrTPS microbiology. Other day I was talking to someone who wanted to become a veterinary doctor. So I told him where to go to study to become best veterinary doctor. Next day I had somebody who was biochemistry. One is from Abu Dhabi, next one from Doha. So I speak to a lot of students all across the globe. So tomorrow you have any subject, any chapter which you don't understand, DrTPS. 944 74 37 948. That's my number. 944 74 37 948. You use Google Meet? Louder. No, sir. Sir is a title given by Britishers. Sir C.V. Raman, Sir Isaac Newton. Correct? Great name. Do we have anybody in India who got a sir title? Sir C.V. Ram, physics. Sir Vishwesharaya. Then, you know what is Vishweshwaraya's greatness? He is the first one to get India electricity. That was in Bangalore. He is the man who made many cities. Water fountain even in Hyderabad. Nizam invited him. When we studied Vishwesharaya in my childhood in classrooms, Vishweshwaraya's we studied in English class. Strict disciplinarian time. Have you studied this? No? When Vishwesharaya used to walk, people will say this is 8:37 because that's the time he crossed their house. Very disciplined man. The way he dresses. Have you seen his way of picture? Have you seen? Always like that. Great. I think the whole world, I gave a lot of lectures on Vishweshwaraya's day. You know which day is celebrated as Engineers Day in India? Yeah, I was in an engineering college, executive director. I was also in an engineering college teaching. Now, your principal and chairman thought I can speak only to science students. You have a commerce batch, right? You don't have commerce batch? Seniors also not there. I teach commerce. Even if you become an engineer, who will run your company? Who will run your company? Whichever branch engineering you become tomorrow, even if you become a doctor, who can run the business? Business people, right? So I am an MBA professor. So I teach how to do business. Got it? So don't think, oh, I am going to be a doctor, that is the best job. No. In my house, many of my nephews, nieces, many of them are doctors, medical doctors. I will not show my teeth to them because it's good, no? But even if the good teeth fellow go to them, they will find some mistake in it. So I will tell to all my nieces, I will tell, don't look at my face. You will find some problem. Doctors are to find the problems for health. How many of you are really fit? No health problems in your life? All of you have some problem? Some or other problem? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I have no problem. At this age also I have no problem. Why do you have problem? Have you ever thought about it? Why you have problem? How many of you are happy? Really happy? Raise your hand. 100% happy. No. See, everybody is seeing, oh, she is not happy, I am not happy. He is not happy, I am not happy. You are happy. Why you are happy?
I've got food to eat.
Food to eat, wonderful. You know, last 3 years, many people died because of COVID. It's a big problem in the world, right? But do you know how many people die in the world without food? That is 30 times higher than the people died of COVID. COVID is a big problem or poverty is a big problem? But why world is not worried about poverty, but people are worried about COVID? Anybody who can give me an answer? Poverty doesn't come to rich people. COVID? You understood? So we are only worried about problems which comes for rich people. So you must be happy that you have food to eat. Wonderful girl. Love you. Then next step. You are happy because you can eat. You have a place to sleep. You have somebody to safeguard. Parents are there, right? Some elders are there to take care of you. If you have a problem, you can go and sleep on your mother's lap. I am a meditation master from Himalayas. My Guru Swami Rama is the highest of the highest Swamijis in India. Not a Tukada local Swami. I am from the international. His disciples are 195 countries. Probably I am the only one from South India. I learned, I am a meditation master. I can teach meditation. But I never teach meditation to anyone. Because that is not to be taught. Can I teach you the taste of water? That you have to understand, right? Correct or not? So that Swami taught me meditation, but I still keep saying the best place. What is meditation? Peaceful place, right? You have to be peaceful. That's why you meditate. For me, the most peaceful place in my life is my mother's lap. So what is the best meditation in this world? How many of you love your mother? Wonderful. Very good. I lost my father when I was 4 years old in an accident where I was also part of it. Somebody took me and then escaped. I lost my sister in the same accident. From then, my life was with my mother. So she always keeps saying, we are blessed. Because we have food to eat. A lot of people in this world who doesn't have food to eat. And we have safe place to sleep. Mother is there. Somebody else is there to take care, right? Yeah. Wonderful. Next.
I'm getting good education.
Good education. Sit down. That's good enough. You know what is the difference between human being and animal? What is the difference? Think of any animal in the world. See what is the difference between you and the animal.
He can speak.
Animal can speak much better. You know the whales in the sea, they can speak underwater, 10 kilometers away. Their daughter and son will understand their language. Have you seen cow? Small calf which will suck milk from the mother. You keep 1,000 cows. The calf will hunt in between, find its mother and then drink milk. Right? They understand which is their mother. Only there they drink milk. And if the mother don't see the kid or the kid don't see the mother, they will make that sound. For us, sound looks same. But they understand whether it is my mother or not. Same direction it goes. Tell me. So it's not sound, it is not frequency. You think you have more physical power? Have you seen ant on the which will take one rice and then walk? The weight of the ant, weight of the rice. The rice is 300 times heavier than the ant. Will you be able to carry 300 times much? If you are 50 kilogram, 300 times 50, will you be able to carry it? So who is physically more powerful, we or ant? Understood? Who can have more vision? Eagle, have you seen? So many animals have got lot of indriyas, sensory organs, which is much higher. Difference between human being and animal? Only one. No animal will give class, no animals will sit like this. Have you seen? What is the difference? Education. They will see from their parents and learn. But you are not hearing from only your parents. Somebody has written somewhere something, that also we will learn. Documentation. Whatever we learn, we can write. We can go back and then you can teach your parents. Correct? Do you think any animal does it? So what is the difference? Learning and teaching. L and T. You heard L and T department, right? L and T. Learning and teaching. That's only difference. Ahara. You understood now? Ahara. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunani, Samani Chaitani Nranam Pashunam, Nanam Naranam Adigo Visheshu, Nane Bihina Pashubis Saman. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithuna, 4 qualities. Samani Chaitani, equal quality for human being and animal. One extra for human being is Nanam. So if you don't learn anything for the next half an hour, you are an animal for half an hour. Are you getting? Do you have real interest in learning and so much to learn in this world? And when you learn, you feel so happy. Then you are a human being. If you don't, you can decide which animal you are. Got it? So you want to be a human being or an animal? But what is the purpose of learning? Don't you tell, your parents will tell sometime, what is the purpose of learning? All of you should go back and ask your mother, at my age, your age, what was your mother's, father's dream? Did they become what they wanted in life? They will share sometime, right? Did they become what they wanted? So what they will tell? I could not become what I wanted. I want you to become. And you will also tell same thing to your kids tomorrow. Definitely you will be able to tell. Don't worry. Keep on listening that by hearted. Okay, now what stops for not to reach where you want to reach is the question. What is that stopping?
Excuses.
You heard Swami Vivekananda? No sir. Yes is enough. No sir. If at all you want, call me DrTPS. Yes, DrTPS. You want to change your attitude. I want to change your attitude. That's what I'm saying. Stop. If you say sir, no problem. Keep your hand here. All of you keep your hand here. You are all, take it little away and take it fast. You understood? Punish yourself. This is how you change your attitude. Nobody else have to scold you. You have to punish yourself. Okay? Suppose you say yes, sir, immediately I have to hear a sound. Otherwise, I can make a bigger sound. Got it? Otherwise, your neighbor can give a bigger sound. Why they could not achieve what they wanted? Swami Vivekananda says there is only one problem with Indian youth. That time, 150 years back, even today. You know what is the problem? Tushni Bhavam. You heard of this? Tushni Bhavam? I told you, if you don't know, immediately write Tushni Bhavam. You have a big problem. Your teachers have made you like this probably. Only when teachers ask you to write, you will write. That should stop. If I did not tell you, you will not write Tushni Bhavam. I will explain this and after some time you will think, what is that he said, some Bhavam? I am not able to get. You will ask your friend. Friend also will say, something he told, I don't know. So who came and then spoke to you? Some old man came and spoke. What was his name? How do I know? Correct or not? Do you remember all those people who came and spoke to you? No, you don't remember them. But I don't want to be like that. I will remember your faces. Most of your faces I will remember. Those who interact with me, I will remember much better. And tomorrow, some other, after 10 years, if I see you in Yadgir, or maybe Raichur, or Gulbarga, or Wadi railway station, with your kids on your lap, I'll tell you, that time I will come and ask, which is this date? January 5th. This day, 2018, I was in Pusat. Pusat is Maharashtra, one of the engineering colleges. I was teaching all the teachers, students. Good, she wrote to Pusat. You wrote? Did you write? Yeah. What did you write now? Date. Wonderful. Something you should write. Each sentence, when I say one sentence, that's enough. One word. This quality is called note taking. What is it called?
Note taking.
If you have good note taking ability, that means looking at it you can remember tomorrow. Got it? Otherwise you will not remember most of the things. Your attention will become better. What is lacking in you? Do you think in your classroom 100% attention? You are sitting here. Yeah. This teacher or sir? Who teaches you physics? Sir. Yeah, this sir last time his jeans was not this fine. His insert is not good. Hairstyle. He has not trimmed. Here little less. Here little hair. And the teacher comes, you will start thinking the sari is not good. Blouse is not matching. Don't you? 100% I was doing it in my childhood. That time some trigonometry is going. What trigonometry? Nothing will happen. You know biggest problem in children? I am a psychotherapist. I have an MS, Master of Science in Psychotherapy and Counseling. Most of the students will come to me and say, no concentration. What to do for concentration? Is that your problem? This is the problem. Concentration is not there. See, you have no concentration because you are thinking different things. Assume Shah Rukh Khan is teaching you mathematics. How will your concentration? Aishwarya Rai is teaching biology. Wonderful, no? Yes or no? Your attraction will be full. Okay, do you go for cinemas? 2.5 hours? Yes. Do you think that the director will come in between and say, please listen to the movie? Do they tell like this? But how many times your teachers are begging in the classroom? Please listen, please look at me. Correct? Don't they say? Please look at me. Please. Listen to me, please. Don't they say this? Attention, please. What attention? That also you are not hearing. But so far in this class, did I tell attention please? But you were attending, right? Why? Yeah. Cinema is interesting. I make movies. I am into movies. Who is the best personality in cinema in India? The greatest of the greatest in Amitabh Bachchan. So you can see me with Amitabh Bachchan also. Good enough, no? You don't believe. I don't have that personality, but see, what is interesting will have concentration. How do you have concentration? How do you have interest is my question. How do you have? Suppose I am telling you to come to your house, this is the way to go. How do you listen to me? Yeah, tell me, let me check whether you are correct or not, right? Whenever I do some small mistake, no, you are not wrong. Don't you tell this? Yes or no?
Yes.
Suppose I speak in a language which you don't understand. You will be able to listen? Do you think every word in your classroom, physics, chemistry, biology, you are learning all these 3 subjects, mathematics? Do you know the meaning of every word? Do you know the meaning of trigonometry? It's an English word. You know little bit about that, but do you know the meaning? Is my question. Okay, it's an English word, right? If you don't know the meaning, what you should do? Dictionary. How many of you have seen dictionary meaning of physics, chemistry, mathematics, trigonometry, pressure, quality, resistance, electricity? Tell me other words. Write down 10 words which you think you would have heard and you don't know the meaning. Write down. Fast. You must have heard, don't have to copy. Just write fast. When I say 10, don't count 10. It's only a number. When somebody says 5, don't count 5. You can write 10 also. It's only a quantitative measure to know how much you can write. Just write down few words from different subjects. Maths, physics, chemistry, biology. Whichever subject you have. Anything, any other subject which you are learning today. Today you would have learned in the class. Heard the teacher told many times. But you did not understand it perfectly. I'll tell you, 80% of the class teachers who are teaching in the class, 99% of the students don't understand the meaning. That's why you have no concentration. I have taught 1 million teachers in this country. Many teachers, many students. I asked the same question. Do you think your students understand? No. They finished syllabus. Correct? Because that's all what teachers can do. Expecting you know, but you may not know. Starting from childhood, it goes like that. So why you don't become what you want? Because you did not understood. You have to understand. 100% you must understand. You must understand the language. Tell me anybody, any volunteer, what word you wrote? Anybody, any boy? You think you are a boy? Raise your hand and then tell one word. No boys here? Huh? One boy, raise your hand and tell one word which you wrote. One technical term which you wrote. Tell me. No boys. They have a doubt whether they are boy or a girl. Somebody. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, he is looking behind. He knows I am not a boy. Yeah. Come on. One word, one technical term which you said. Anybody? Come on. One volunteer. Nobody is good enough. One boy, tell me one technical term which you wrote from chemistry, physics, biology, anywhere. Tell me. Come on. Somebody. No boys, no girls. Come on. One student, tell me one last chance for you. Otherwise I will move to girls. Come on. The last person with the mask. Yeah. One technical term which you wrote. Did you write? Louder.
What is mole concept?
What is concept?
I did not get. No, you come here. No, not required. Let him tell. Okay. What did he say? You hear?
What is mole concept? What is mole concept?
What is whole concept?
What is that?
Whole concept. Whole concept.
See, when I ask 3 times, one basic rule, don't repeat it telling, spell it. You understood? Even if somebody asks you, what's your name? 3 times you tell. Again, if the interviewer asks you, what is it, what is it, what is it? Don't keep on repeating. What you should do? Spell it. Now tell me.
MOLE
Mole.
CONC.
Yeah, concept is fine. Mole. What is mole?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is mole? How many of you know? All of you want to be good students? Yes or no? Now tell me somebody else. Sit down. I am not going to answer any of your questions. Yeah, anybody else? Who think that, oh, I have written something wonderful, girl or a boy? Come on. Louder better. Stand up. Integration. Yeah, next. Come on. That's it. Yeah, louder. Be louder. Louder. Complaints. Spell it. Louder. Which subject it comes? Biology. Next. Come on. Yeah. Monotonous. Yeah. Next. Aggregate. Next. Contaminate. Next. See, all of you are sitting here, these words you heard many times. Do you think you can define it well? Do you think when you look at dictionary you will understand it much better or not? Yes? Will you be able to write at least 10 words like this and exchange it to your friend every day? When you meet your friend, can you ask these questions? What you will discuss when you see in the veranda, during lunchtime, when you are walking together? Today, what are you discussing? Some common thing which every street fellow will discuss, correct? Yes or no? Every vegetable vendor, every fellow who is the auto driver, somebody somewhere on the road who is not at all a student, what they discuss is what you are discussing. Do you want your level to get into a higher level? This is one method. I am not here to teach you subjects. I am trying to make you to become a good learner. Got it? Suppose you do that every day when you listen to the class. I told you what you should do. Take notes. Every word which comes from the teacher you keep writing. And ask your friend, do you know this meaning? You go and refer to dictionary, understand the subject, you will become good. Guaranteed you will become good. You know what is the guarantee? I am the guarantee. I am the guarantee. Because I studied up to 10th class in a Malayalam medium, local, bad school. 8th class, I was the worst student, thrown out from my school being the worst fellow. I started my plus 1, plus 2 like this. You are in 11th class, right? I failed in all subjects in 11th class, except Malayalam. Then I realized if I go like this, nothing will work. So what I did? Took a dictionary, maths textbook, looked at meaning, translation. English book, translation. Everything I translated and I learned it in my mother tongue. Mother tongue is mother tongue. Other tongue is other tongue, right? Correct? So I learned every subject in my mother tongue. I learned word by word. I was telling principal, which he teaches English. So I asked, what is that you taught today? He said, grammar. I said, I taught Rand and Martin grammar book in my English after my BSc graduation. You know why? I don't know English. So what did I do? I started teaching English. Then I have to learn perfect. Then only I can teach, right? And that too got grammar. So how do I learn? From Malayalam medium, who don't know English, to become best in English, what did I do? Spend more time there. I understood if I don't learn English, I cannot reach anywhere. So if you don't know some subject, what is to be done? Spend more time. Do you think you don't have time? You are too busy. Many people ask me, are you too busy? I said, I am not as busy as Prime Minister of India. I worked with the Prime Minister of India. I have seen how busy a Prime Minister is. Not the present Prime Minister. I worked with Manmohan Singh. So every file he will read. 20 hours, 21 hours he will sit in the office and work. Do you think I am more busier than the Prime Minister? No. I have a lot of time. Right? Not required. Not required. I am odious. Understood? So you should not feel sleepy until you finish that day's work. Every word you must understand. You know the beauty of that? Next day you will sit in the class. Tomorrow somebody is going to teach a subject. What you should do? Read the whole chapter. Understand meaning word by word. Just try one day. I used to sit in the class where I translated the whole. I remember those days Macbeth I was reading. I translated. I am sitting in front, translated the whole book. The teacher is telling, somewhere some mistake I'll tell. No, wrong. Including Malayalam poetry, mathematics. I know the problem which teacher is going to solve. I have already solved it. And I will sit like this. Solved. Done. Before the teacher comes, and if they make some small mistake on the board, I will say, one mistake. That's how it. Got it? So being best student, invest a lot of time. One biggest problem with all of you, I'll tell you. What is the best time to sleep? Early morning. How many of you get up as soon as you wake up? I am using words very carefully. Get up as soon as you wake up. No. What you will do? You will wait for your mother to call. Alarm. Today morning, 4 o'clock my vehicle was coming. I was up by 3 o'clock. Yesterday I slept probably at 1 o'clock. Good enough? Good enough? Worked up to 2 o'clock. And then morning 4 o'clock up in the car. You understood? Do you think tomorrow you have to give a welcome speech to Prime Minister is visiting this school? You have to give a welcome speech. Will you be able to sleep tonight? So why are you sleeping peacefully? Because you don't have great things to do tomorrow. Correct? Don't you think you have great things to learn tomorrow? Your mother is working. Auto rickshaw drivers are active. Milkman is active. Paper boy is active. Conductor is active. Drivers are active. And Aryabhatta 11th class student is peacefully not sleeping. Pretending sleeping. Correct or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
All of you lift your hands. Take your hands up. That also you need permission from your neighbor. Shall I? Immediately should come. This is a problem. Very active. Keep it on your head. Janma agogittu. All of you write I am with a gap. USC use. LESS less. You want to be like this or you want to change? Not enough. Not enough. What a sound is. Wonderful. Love you all. So, up to now useless. What is past tense of use? Used. So change that into used and read again. I am useless. Who has to use you? You have to use you, right? Are you using yourself 100%? Tell me, you are. I have a beautiful workshop in which I do. How much mark you will give to your mother as a mother? So write mother, put a dash, 100. If you don't give also no problem. 20%, 0 is also fine. I have seen children giving. Young children, if I ask how much you will give to your mother, 0. Why? Grandfather is better. Correct? Father? Not 100, right? Sometimes he objects. I have a beautiful book, Life Medicine. I gave a copy to you. So when you are 3 years old, you ask who is the best fellow in the world? My father, my mother. When you are 5 years old, my teacher is much better. They know much bigger things than my father and mother. Then you reduce, give 100% to teacher. Now you think your nursery teacher is horrible. You have passed and reached up to 10th class. Nursery teacher is still in nursery. Correct? They did not pass. Did they pass? No. They don't even think. You think at least a little bit. I think much more. I teach also nursery teachers. You know that? I have got a beautiful video in which you learned one song. London Bridge is falling down. Falling down is continuous tense. Now, fallen down, no? Because that time it was falling down. Correct? Who wrote this poetry? When you are reading English, about the poet there will be one paragraph. In nursery, why? But now you can go back and see, who wrote this? Do you have that curiosity? If you don't have, you are a buffalo. Buffalo is a good animal, but you are worse than buffalo. See, you should think and ask, I asked this question. And then I got an answer. Then I started thinking, where is London Bridge? Where is London Bridge? Immediate answer, London. Wrong. It is not there. It is in America. See, you will learn lot of things only when you ask questions. Quest. Quest. From there, questions will come. Where, when, what, why, how. Ask this question. Every word you ask this question. Then you will realize, why are you not waking up early morning? Because you are lazy. So how do I make you? You are my children from now onwards. Agree or not?
Yes. Yes.
Now Yasgir, I got lot of daughters and sons. Do you agree?
Yes.
So tomorrow morning I will wake you up. All of you. The parents will wake you up, right? So how do I wake up all of you in the morning tomorrow? And as soon as you wake up, I want you to get up and run. Parents will look like this. For last so many years I am trying. This fellow is not getting up. Now what happened? They will find out who is that fellow who kicked you from the bed in the morning. Then you should tell DrTPS. Lot of parents give me call after my class in such colleges and schools. Terribly. Phone call morning onwards. How did you change my daughter? I was trying for last so many years. But sometimes some parents will scold me saying that you spoiled the bed. Yeah, because the trick which I am giving can either spoil the bed or make you to jump and run. You want the medicine?
Yes.
Drink 3 liters of water before going to sleep tonight. Understood? What will happen tomorrow morning? 3 o'clock you will jump and start running. Mother will say, sleep. No. Danger. So you can see a big problem in your life, which actually in deep sleep you have no problem. As you wake up you realize pressure. All your problems of day will go. You have to go, flush it well, and say no problem. So whenever problems comes, what you should tell? No problem. Ready? Yes?
Yes.
So now you know how to wake up early morning, how to get up early morning. What to be done? Soon after you wake up and get up in the morning, what teachers are going to teach you are going to finish the whole syllabus. By the time you come to class, you studied everything and sit in the class. Tell me, I will tell you what is the correct answer. Right. The way you sit in the class, you will have a lot of questions. Don't disturb your teachers. Okay? And if you don't understand anything, 944 74 3794. You start studying like this. Do you think you will not become what you want to be in your life? Whatever you want, that's a different matter. You want to be engineer, what you want to be doctor, when you want to be a good mother, good parent, good sister, everything you can be. Now, tell me your father or mother how much mark today they will give you. Do you think they are 100% happy and tell you, oh, my son is 100% good? They will tell their neighbors, see my son, so great son I have. Will they tell like that about you? Eh? Suppose tomorrow onwards morning you wake up and start reading. They will go and tell their neighbors, something happened, my child got some light on their head. Now I don't have to bother about them, they are going to study. This is what I did. My brother was a professor in same college where I was a failure. He told that you cannot study mathematics. I started changing myself. And my brother used to take me to many places like this and say there is an example who was a very bad student, now one of the best students. I'm sure all of your parents will feel so proud and happy. Correct or not? Eh? You want to make your parents happy? When they smile, you will also feel happy, right? Unfortunately, my father was no more. But my mother was so happy in her life. And you know, when I was very bad also, she used to keep her hand on my head and say, tomorrow you will become a good boy. What is that? She never said that I am a bad boy. Indirectly, what is that she is telling?
Now you are a bad boy.
Yeah, but she never told. What she did? Tomorrow you will become a good boy. So ask your mother, father to keep their hand on your head and say, tomorrow you will become a good boy, good girl. Now you ask how much mark they will give after 2 days. They will tell you, I will give 200%. They will be so proud and happy about you. And they will support you to the extent wherever you want to go study, wherever you want. Even if you want to go for movies also, they will allow. If you are a best student, you are so matured. What is your age now? 17. Louder. 17. Right there. Whatever I ask, you must write answer there. 17, right? Cut. 16 or 17, write there and cut. That is your biological age. That is your biological age. Now you should behave, my children. You should behave like you are 27. How do you go back to your home? The way you deal with your brothers, sisters, parents, neighbors, you are more matured, your shoulder is up, you are more energetic, more confident. Don't you think they will also start giving you respect? Got it? Now you told, guessed my age. You know why? I've got brothers of his age. They still respect me. My eldest brother respect me. You have seen, when I go to my house, my eldest brother is sitting in a place, he will stand up. The main seat is given to me in my house. Why? Respect is the way you behave. Learn this. Do you respect all the elderly person in your village? No, you will respect them based on their quality, the way they behave, the education which they have. Correct? The money which they earn, the famous they become. So what is that in your life you want? 3 things on. If somebody asks you what is that you want in your life? 3 things. One is learn. I want to learn. That's why you are here. Why are you here? To learn. L-E, right? I don't have to tell the spelling. Nah. What is that you want in your life? Learn. What you should ask God? Hey Bhagavan, what is that you want? I want to learn. After learning, have you seen the L board in the driving license? First learning license, right? After learning, what they do? Remove L board. Remove L from your learning. What is the next one? After learning, what do you want? Good. After learning, you know what is the one? They want to become famous. Only 3 things in the world. Learning, earning, famous. Now you ask a question. Why you want to learn? Why you want to become famous? Why you want to earn a lot of money? Why? What am I doing by coming here and talking to you? What is that I am deriving? Happiness. I am doing it because I am enjoying. Are you getting? When you don't learn, when you don't earn, when you don't become famous, if below all these you want to enjoy. If you don't enjoy, learning is horrible. Correct? Suppose you want to climb the mountain. You don't love to climb the mountain. Somebody push you. You will really be in horrible state. But you enjoy climbing, what you will do? You will run and climb, right? Yes? If you love cycling, every road you cycle with happiness. If you are scared of cycling and somebody put you on the top, you will start screaming. Got it? So you must enjoy. You must enjoy learning. Then only you will enjoy earning. Otherwise tomorrow whatever job you get, oh, I am not able to do this job, because they expect you know this and then they will give you a job. There is a beautiful movie recently came. The title is Hindi. Movie is in Malayalam. Faltu Janwar. A doctor becomes a veterinary doctor and he doesn't know anything how to treat a buffalo. And a buffalo comes with a pain. He is consulting somebody else. What to do now? What medicine is to be given? He is full confused. The whole movie is his confusion after becoming a doctor. Got it? Even if you become a doctor, you don't know what is to be done, you will suffer. Every step you have to learn. Why there is an entrance examination? Because if you don't have sufficient knowledge, you get a seat there, you become a failure there. I went to one of the medical colleges. I told how to learn and all this. Night I got a call. I am going to commit suicide. I said, don't commit suicide now after calling me. Because last call is to DrTPS. Unnecessarily, police will come and then I will be in trouble, right? Now you call 100 people and tell I am going to commit suicide, I am going to commit suicide. Then you commit suicide. I am calling you because I don't want to commit suicide. Now what did you say? Commit suicide. Now what are you saying? What is your problem? I want to pass examination. That passing exam is very simple. Do you have exam fever? You are feared of exams? You know how much I love my exam? Exam hall is the best place in the world. Have you seen chief minister and other ministers sitting? Do they sit like this neighboring places or they have a large space? In exam hall will you sit like this or with a large space? That means you are a VVIP in exam hall. Only place where you are a VVIP. Which is that place? So you know what do? I'll touch. Hey, sir. Ask them to move. They are touching me. It's the only place. I want large space. You can enjoy, no? Like a Raja. Correct? And wherever the teacher calls you, you have to go to them. Yes sir, yes teacher, yes madam, all that you will do. Only one place where teachers will come to you. You knock at the desk, tick, tick, tick. They will come. What do you want? And then say, I don't want anything, go. They will never scold you also. Will they do? Tell me, is there a place where you get free paper without payment? Only exam hall. So lavishly I used to write. Only one place teachers used to give notes, you have to read. Now you can take a revenge on them. You write, let them read. Is it not good? So write lavish. Okay, these are all good. If you are a good student, you studied the way I told you, you can write lavish. Okay. Now you don't know anything, exam hall is the best place. Because your neighbor is writing, look at them like this for some time. They will get sweating. They will start sweating. I did this also in my class. I was doing my MBA. I was doing my LLB. So I did once. That's the time when I was learning psychology. So I want to learn the psychology in the exam hall. So what did I do? I sat here, looked at everybody. Very tough. Nothing is coming. The other fellow who knows also is gone. Understood? So you must enjoy. Writing exam is very simple. You must take, suppose I can predict 100 questions which are going to come in my exam. Already I know 100 questions. And that only I prepared. Don't you think I will get 100%? So why are you not getting 100% mark? Because you are not able to predict what is going to come in the exam. So who become the winner? Who can predict? So what you should do? Predict. How do you predict is my question. So what did I do with the doctor who wanted to commit suicide? She is staying in a hostel. I said go to one room. Study only one question and one answer. Tell the next roommate, this is most important question. You read this tomorrow exam, it is going to come. Then they will tell you, no, this is not important. This is important. Ask which is important. So now 2 you got, right? With that 2, you go to the third room. Understood? 8 hours, 8 rooms you can finish. Any public exam, 10 questions are on. So she got 80%. Wonderful. Why are you wasting whole year for examination? So don't think you are wasting time for examination. I studied 11th class, 12th class, 10th. Even after I became a scientist in space department, my job was from satellite making maps. Right? Your chairman was telling my school is this. I said diagonally opposite there is a medical college. I know the road because from satellite Google map I see every detail. This Google map which you are seeing in your phone, I made 30 years back. Understood? So which subject is that? Social studies. So where is my PhD mathematics? What did I do in my life? Social science, geography. For which I have studied my 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th class, 12th class geography again. So you should not say this is my subject, this is not my subject. You must be a bright student who can study everything in the world. Now assume you only learn biology and you want to become a doctor. After MBBS, you have to go to MD, MS, Otherwise, nobody will come to you for consultation. During that time, there is one paper called research methodology that is full of mathematics. So you think only biology is enough to become doctor? Up to MBBS is fine. After that, dum. I've got my niece who is a BDS. After that, went to M.Tech in nanotechnology. Nanotechnology is physics. So you think you are only good in biology, not good in chemistry? Gone. You have to be good in chemistry. You have to be good in mathematics. You have to be good in all the subjects. Who is a good cook? Only who knows how to cook idli and sambar? Anything they will taste and tell, I know I can cook this. So who is a good student? Any subject you give me, I will study. You want to be a good student? Don't tell, I don't know how to read this, I don't know how to understand this, I don't know English. If you don't know, invest more time. You don't know chemistry, invest more time. You don't know, every one of you learn trigonometry or what? Here, anybody who doesn't learn trigonometry in your class? Everybody learns. You want to learn trigonometry? I'll just finish. In 5 minutes, I will teach you the basics of trigonometry. All of you draw a circle. Without a board. You want me to board? I can do also. Now, trigonometry is full of angles, right? Trigonometry means angles. Angle is only comes in the circle, 360 degree. Did you learn trigonometry with a circle or a triangle? I am going to teach with circle. Okay? Now this is called the base. If I draw a triangle, this becomes hypotenuse. This becomes base. This becomes the height. Sorry, I will put this on. Fine? So this is theta. What is sin theta? H by R. B by R is cos theta. Now you got? So you write sin, cos, put a table and put 0 degree. Now this theta becomes 0 degree. What is H? 0. So what is sin theta? Okay, now let us write the formula. What is H by R? And this is B by R. So 0 degree, sin 0 is 0. Why? H is 0. What is R? R becomes B. Are you getting? What is cos? This is 0. Cos is B is equal to R. Therefore this becomes 1. Finished? No? Now this is 45 degree. H and B becomes equal. Assume this is 1, this is 1, this will become root 2. This is a triangle, no? Right angle to triangle, 1, 1, this is root 2. Pythagoras theorem. So, sin theta, if this is 45, this is 1 by root 2 and this is 1 by root 2. So, for 45 degree, cos and sin becomes equal. Do you think you have to by heart this or you know this figure then you can learn? Now, from 0 to 45 to 90 degree. Once it becomes 90 degree, what will become? Base becomes 0. Because base is not there. Height becomes radius. R equal to H here. Correct? Base becomes 0. So what will become cos? 90 degree. Cos becomes 0. This becomes 1. Now you look at tan theta, cos theta. Only one simple. Are you getting what I am saying? So simple. I am showing you. What is the application for trigonometry? I have a satellite launched. Satellite will go, no? Rocket is going. Where am I putting? From that pillar, rocket is going up. I want to know where it is reached. Can I measure it going and top? So what do? I'll keep a pipe here and then look at it. Where is it reached? So every time when it goes, my angle goes up. So if I know the angle, I know the base, I can find out where is it. If I know the base and I know the angle, what is tan theta? opposite side by base, height by base. So height I will get, height is equal to base by tan theta. Finished. So I know the angle, get it. You have learned this in your first sentence will be the trigonometry. A crow is on the top of the hill. I have to look at, this is what you have to do. Don't read. What you should do? Look from the, you keep a base, take a small pipe, measure the angle, find out the height. So good, no? Correct or not? I know the distance from that building to my place. The height of the building I can guess without even using a scale. What a great application. So everything what you learn in mathematics is useful and can be used straight away. But you are not applying your, don't ask why should I learn. You should ask why should I learn. A minus b into a plus b is equal to? Who said? Why? Why did you learn this? Why did you learn this? What is 56 into 64? 56 into 64. Fast, 56 into 64. How did you do? Multiplied, huh? Just before what did I ask you? A minus b into a plus b. What did I ask you? 60 minus 4 into 60 plus 4. What did I ask you now? 56 and 64 is 60 plus 4 and 60 minus 4. And that answer is 60 square minus 4 square. 60 square is 3600 minus. You are not using the formulas. You are still doing like a third grade, fourth grade student. Are you in 4th class or in 11th? Then why did you learn the formula? Look at every formula which you learn in mathematics, you will find an application for that. Every formula which you will turn trigonometry, you will find an application for that. But it start asking question. Why? Where? When? How? Why should I learn? Not to you, to your friend. Every day start asking questions. There is a blog, DrTPS, 30 points to students, 20 points to parents and teachers. I wrote lot of points, 30 points for all of you to get good marks in exam. Enjoy study. Not getting mark, that's a different matter. But every day you must feel, oh, today was a great day. Why? Oh, I learned so much. And in the vehicle when you travel, if beside your 9th class student or 8th class student or whoever is sitting, must be able to share some knowledge. Ask some questions. Ask them, ask me a question. I will answer you. Do you have that guts? Not today. Do you think after 3 months you can do that? Are you getting what I am saying? This is what I did to all my classmates. I used to tell 30 of my classmates who are in graduate, you don't know anything, ask me, I will teach you. My own classmates. So still after 40, 45 years also they will remember, oh, he was a brilliant man. Why? He knows everything, yeah. Is it that I know everything? I don't know. I made many people to ask questions. So when so many questions comes to you, what do? You will search for answers, right? Correct? So who will teach you? You, first attitude. Second, your friends. Ajaryat padamadatte. Teachers can teach you only 1/4. Padam means 1/4. Padam shishya swamedhaya. I have to learn myself 1/4. Padamsa brahmajaribhya. My friends taught me 1/4. And after 1/4, later, your experience in life. That's why 75% mark you get, you are a bright student. That's why it is called a distinction. But today many people get 90, 99. You know why? Same question carried. Same answer everybody writes. No brilliant questions comes. But what will happen to IIT and entrance examination? They will ask brilliant questions. And you can also answer it. When? Not in 3 hours, in 1 day. Not good enough. 3 hours you have to answer. So how do you make it fast? That's what she did. MIT, she said MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Not that she is not bright, she can answer. But how do you get into such places? 3 hours examination in the university. 1 hour she will finish 100 out of 100. Every exam wrote in the colleges, everywhere 100 out of 100. You want to see some student? That's a student. Every examination. No single exam less than 100%. So what will happen? 3 years program finished in 1 year. 1.5 year, right? 1.5 year finished. How many exams? Teachers will tell, I will give you 100 out of 100, don't write exam. No, I want to write exam. You give me question. Because there are options. If you have 10 exams, best 5 is good enough. No, I will write all the 10, you give me. So you should have this. Assume that you take a lot of questions from your friend. And when you sit in the exam hall, oh, this question, she was asking me that day and I answered it. This question, 2 times I answered it. Correct? Now what do? Give questions to every one of your friends. Tomorrow morning, chemistry, physics, maths, biology, prepare a tough question, give it to your friend. Okay? Ask them. Answer if you can. Bring it back tomorrow. Definitely they will also give you questions. You bring the answer and give it tomorrow. They will write in blue ink or black ink. All of you should purchase a red ink pen. Tomorrow your friend will give you answer sheet. Use the red ink pen. Find all the mistakes in that. Do you think at 11 o'clock when you correct your friend's answer sheet you will feel sleepy? So 11 o'clock up to 12 o'clock what are you doing? After all your answers are given for the questions which your friends gave, evaluate the answer sheet of what you collected in the morning. This is what I wrote in 30 points to students. You don't require anybody's help. No tuition. No extra coaching. Don't think that I am in Yadgir, I am not in Hyderabad. Those people get a lot of coaching. No, nothing is required. Your own friends, your own teachers, your own environment, you can become wonders. I can go on and on. I don't want to do that. Already I thought I will speak 1 hour. I think I crossed 1 hour just now.
Yes, sir. After 4:15 you can take.
I don't. Why should I? Unless they have questions.
Yes.
Now close your eyes. Think about what I told you and how it is going to change your life. Did it make some difference in your life? Did I taught you something different? Did I allow you to think different? Do you think you want to make a difference in your life? Do you think you do like this probably next week, next month? Your parents will rate you 100, 200%. They will hug you and kiss you and say that, oh, I'm so happy that you are doing like this. You are so busy midnight, 12 o'clock answering, correcting. Your friends will come and exchange. You discuss only subjects, chemistry, maths, physics, biology in the corridor. And you will find your friends tomorrow thanking you, saying that because of you, I became a doctor. Because of you, I became an IAS. Because of you, I got into this university. Open your eyes closely. Are you happy? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Louder.
Yes, sir.
Again you forgot, sir. Huh? So what you should do early morning as soon as you wake up? I wrote a beautiful poem. Millions of sperm from the father. Did you hear this? Acharyat padamadatte padam shishya sumedhya padam sa brahmajaribhya padam kalakramenaja. Anywhere you heard this earlier? All of you heard this. I am 100% sure. Have you seen the Three Idiots movie? Have you seen one fellow standing on the podium chanting something? Everybody laughed. You also laughed without even knowing. And that was this loka, totally twisted and wrongly. And Amir Khan, who is the partner of that movie, was my friend student in a class. So I gifted my book to his professor. He gave a class looking at my poetry. And that poetry is, millions of sperm from the father get into the mother's egg and only one sperm take birth, and that's me. Each one of us. Correct or not? How many sperm did not take birth? Millions. Who are they? My unborn brothers and sisters. Instead of me, they would have taken birth. So why we got birth? Because we ran faster than my unborn brothers and sisters. So who is the winner? Lift your hands, take it back and say, well done. Morning, all of you should do this. Don't look at the mirror and say, my nose is not good, my teeth is not good, the hair is not good, I am not looking good. No. What you should tell? I am great. Every day you tell I am great. Right? Physically strong. Physically strong. Emotionally balanced. Balanced in the sense you can go up and down. It will happen. When somebody scolds, no problem. How do you forget the person who scolded you from house? Mother scolded you. You are so unhappy. Mother is the worst woman in the world. Immediately father scolds. Father is the worst fellow. Mother is much better. Correct? Come here and the teacher scolds you. Aish. Immediately somebody else scolds, you will forget everything. Right? So it goes up and down. But there are some people, they will carry all these together. My whole life is waste. Understood? Don't worry. Life is not waste. The way you think it becomes good for you, it becomes bad for you. You want to make it good? Oh, world is so great, so wonderful. You can think like that also. There is a beautiful picture there, negative and positive. If you don't know the meaning, take a picture there, write down all the words, look at the meaning. You should do that. That's how you learn. Otherwise, read it, any buffalo will read. Any third grade student also can read that. Not good enough, you must understand. Fine? So life is to experience. Physical, emotional, intellectually sharp. Tell me anything, I will learn. Intellectually sharp. Socially active. How do you become socially active? Everybody should remember. Today I am here in front of all of you. I am sure you cannot forget DrTPS in your life. You must have seen hundreds of teachers. But I am different. Correct or not? I don't know your chairman until day before yesterday. I have sent a message to him. You know to how many people? I must have sent to 10-20 people that day morning. Every day morning, some number is there in some group. I will send some message and see who is responding. Out of 20, only one responds. Understood? And that response, not just responded, called. We spoke. And next day, from airport, he came to my house to meet me. Got it? We had little discussion. Then he said, when are you coming? Actually, today, this time, 4 o'clock, I have a lecture in UK. Did I tell you that? I did not tell. I postponed it for tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Whichever day I am free, I will come, I said. Because that 3 days seminar, which is conducted from UK, United Kingdom. You want that speakers to come here? They will come. Yes, you can international. Queen Elizabeth is the person who is, her name is also Elizabeth, not that who dead. Not ghost nahi hai, okay? So, she will write every time, you are my mentor. So, I am her mentor. I never met. But she considers me as her guru. So, I can always tell her, not today. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow I will come. Whichever day I am. Whenever I enter, she will open that for me. That's a lot. I don't want to miss this opportunity because I will not be able to meet you tomorrow. Got it? So life chance, social. Social is go to the extent of meeting people. Talk to them. When somebody is sitting beside you in the bus, keep talking to him. So I was coming in a car, taxi. I know the whole detail about the driver. Every detail I know. The price of the CNG, where is he putting, how much is he put in Hyderabad, how much it cost, on the way on National Highway, how much it cost. Every detail I keep on asking question. Because that's learning. Got it? So you keep asking questions. You can talk to many people. Assume that you meet Prime Minister, what you can ask him? You can see Manmohan Singh holding my hand and talking to me. What you can ask him? If you don't have anything to talk to him, can you entertain him for 20 minutes? Can you ask him what is your name? Like LKG. No, you should talk to something at the international level. Correct? When I meet a music singer, I must be able to talk about songs. What is his interest, I must be able to speak. Then only they will become close to me, right? So in the taxi when I am coming, what should I speak? About the car, about the petrol, about what is his parent doing. His father has got 5 acres of land. What is that he is cultivating there? All the details I got. Your chairman's brother's house he has shown me. Where he has, all the details. Whatever I can get, full keep on asking. Which railway station is good? Raichur is good? Wadi is good? So many questions about local thing. He knows much better than me, right? Ask questions. I can also keep quiet. What do I learn? I am sure he will not forget me. Got it? So keep talking to people. Social. We are social being. Being social. We are human being. Being human. Very simple. Why are we called a social being? Because we have to be social. Why are we called a human being? We have to be human. 2 things only. Be that. The more social you are, a better human being. Fine? So, physical, emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual. You have to be spiritually higher. What is that is controlling the whole world? What is that energy which is making us to do all this? Why electrons is going around the neutrons like this? Who asked that electron to go like this? Some energy. What is that energy? Why all the planets are going around sun? Why so many solar systems are there? Why is not falling? Where should it fall? You know what is the answer for all these questions? What is the first alphabet in your mother tongue? A. To listen to a lecture, first alphabet. Somebody asks question, second alphabet. What is the second alphabet? Correct? So, if you don't know anything, no answer is given, that is called spirituality. Wonder. I don't know. But after some time you will realize. When you realize it, you become a spiritual master. That's called realization. Okay? So you need a long way to go. But if your base is not good, everything will go. Emotionally you are not controlled, social being, nobody cares you tomorrow. Intellectually you are not sharp, you cannot talk to everybody in the world. Correct? World is not very good. Even if I give a lecture like this, there will be some buffalo sitting here, you will say, what this stupid fellow is saying because you do not understand my English. Only that fellow will, if I put on the YouTube, he will only write. Bad comments will come. I will become so dull and sleep and then say world is very bad. No. There are so many good people who did not react. One of you will react after 10 years. Good enough. Got it? I get lot of bad comments. Because they will think, what is this fellow is saying here? It's all useless. It's not my problem. He has not been produced from best factory. That's it. We are all produced from good factories. You will understand it. We are all produced from good factories. But you must understand that's only physical. How to maintain it? By eating good food. quarter-inch tongue, satisfying. 36 feet, body will struggle. So you decide what to eat. So maintaining body is very, very important. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. Shraddhavan labhate, Bhagavad Gita says. I taught Bhagavad Gita 3 times. United Nations, NGO also I taught. I'm in the advisory board there. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. There is no God here, Bhagavad Gita. Only how to learn, how to teach. Because Krishna, the teacher, is teaching the student Arjuna. Correct? Why? Because before entering exam hall, he had fear. He knew how to fight, but he had tension. Gantivam was falling, sweating. The Dr. Krishna, psychotherapist, gave a beautiful class. He became powerful, he wrote his exam. He passed. That's for all of us. It's the best psychology book. That's how I look at it. I am not a religious man. You can't see me. No. I don't even go to temples. But I am a spiritual man. Inshallah, we will meet somewhere sometime. I go to Gulf and speak to them in the Muslim language. They appreciate much better. They learn my slokas much better. There are schools where I start no religion. Slokas they will learn. You want to know the best sloka which I love? Which many of you know. That's why I love it. What does it mean? Tell. Money. You know what is the best sloka in the morning? Karagre Vasate. Vasate means stay. Karagre Vasate Lakshmi. Lakshmi means money. Your money is in your hand. My money is in my hand. So what does it mean? Is it God or motivation? Karagre Vasate Lakshmi. Karamadhye Saraswati. Karamule Sthita Gauri. Gauri is Shakti. Where is your energy? My hand. My education, Saraswati, is in my hand. My Lakshmi is in my hand. Don't find fault with somebody else. They did not teach me, they did not give me knowledge. It's in your hand. You want money? Lakshmi's husband, Vishnu, action. Be active, money will come. Got it? Who is Lakshmi's husband? Vishnu. Vishnu's job is action, department of action. Okay, so logical. Karagre Vasate Lakshmi, Karamadhye Saraswati. Who is Saraswati? Vidya, knowledge. Who is her husband? Brahma. What is Brahma's job? Creativity. How, why, when, where, what. This quest is the God. And that God is called the Brahma. So if you have no questions, no knowledge. Saraswati should come to you. You must arrest Brahma and keep inside you. Saraswati will automatically come. So lot of questions, knowledge will come. Correct? Karamule Sthita Gauri. I should have Shakti in my hand. Then I can go to meditation. I can be peaceful. Meditation is silence, peace. Oh, life is very bad. Why? Because you are not good. You know, when we travel in the road, the vehicle will go up and down like this, right? Do you use the school bus? What a beautiful road. Why? The bus will take you like this, right? In a park, when you want to jump like this, 150 rupees for one ride. Here, free ride with all the jump. Correct or not? But assume you have a back pain. What will happen? Every jump becomes so painful. Is it road problem or your problem? If road is good or bad, if you are good, you will enjoy. You are getting what I am saying? So your happiness depends on your strength. That's what? Karamule Sthita Gauri. So what you should do? Prabhade Karadarshanam. Morning, look at your hand and then remember, Lakshmi is in my hand, Saraswati is in my hand, my food, my strength, my energy is in my hand. So a lot of questions from you. That's what I expect. I can go on and on, hours together. I teach 48 hours like this, non-stop. I do camps, 48 hours camp. So somebody will ask, sir, bed sheet should I bring, pillow should I bring, changing dress? I said, if you sleep only, you need all this. Correct? Where do I get food? When your Madhya Pradesh works only, you need food. When your Uttar Pradesh works, Madhya Pradesh will not work. You will not feel hungry if you are concentrating and then attending some classes. Got it? Suppose you keep on looking at watch. That means the class is boring. Do you go to a cinema theater and look at the watch all the time? In the class, what will happen? That's what happens. You don't want to have it, study and come and sit in the class. After the class, ask questions to your friends. Write down all the difficult terminologies. Ask everyone. Give answer for this. If you do like this, I'll tell you, now you are 11th class. Next year, by the time you pass your 12th class, the whole place around this will say, what a great batch was that. I don't say great school. My batch, during my studies, my batch was the best. Before that it was not good. After that also it was not good. Building did not change. Teachers did not change. Administration did not change. Chairman did not change. What changed? Batch changed. So do you want your friends to tell, she was my classmate, he was my classmate. Oh, today he is a collector. Do you want that to tell? Or you want others to talk about you? Are you getting what I am saying? You want to tell about your friends or your friends have to tell about you? Both should happen. Wonderful. So together you should work now onwards. Okay? Good enough. Ask question. Now what you should do? What did I tell? What is that you have decided to do to continue studies to make you better? Tell your friends, not to me. Tell your friends, this is how I am going to change my life. Tell your friends who are sitting behind, talk to them. Talk to each other. Give an assurance to them. Talk to them. You don't want a company? Talk to them. Turn back, no problem. Turn their face and talk to them. इधर है. Okay, now you ask your friend what we can ask him. Find out a question from your friends. Ask what I can ask you. Discuss together and find a question. Some question to improve your life. Stop. Ask me. Fast. See, the quality of the school is not by the lecturer who gives lecture. The quality of the school depends on the questions which you can ask. If that is not there, I rate this school as one of the worst. This is what I do. Good questions. Oh, the standard is good. Teachers are good. That's what it says. Yeah. 6. This is what we do in space department. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Tip. I'll go out. You will not see me next in your life. You want me now and then? Good questions. It must feel, oh, I've got good students here. I'll come back again. 6, 5, yeah.
What inspired you to become a scientist?
By chance. When I was doing PhD in Bangalore, I got a chance to go to Hong Kong for a conference. I was the youngest participant. And my roommate was ISRO scientist. So he told me ISRO is great. Come, join with me. I don't know whether he can take me like that, but he told there is an advertisement apply. By the time I wrote application and all that, I wrote a letter to him, no response came. So I was looking at, somebody said ISRO is great, let me look at what ISRO is. So I applied to the next post, I got a job. So by chance, otherwise I would have become a teacher. But now I feel, with all this experience, coming and teaching is much greater than becoming a direct teacher. Teachers have got a limited experience of the world. I have seen lot of things around the world, right? I have seen working trigonometry, working calculus, working chemistry. I was head of a photo lab. So I know how to process photos. So I learned chemistry, I learned biology, I learned social science. So many things I could learn. So that was a great experience. Okay. So ISRO was, a scientist was just a chance. Otherwise, in my native, my school where I studied belongs to my family. It's our own family school, where teachers are paid by government. Most of my relatives are teachers there. I could have done my B.Ed and then become a teacher there. I could have become a headmaster or principal there. But I feel now much better because I have got millions of students around the world. Got it? It was just a chance. It's not that what I wanted. But I was courage enough to go to conference. I could have not joined for PhD. After MSc, I could have become a teacher. After graduation, I could have become a teacher. But then I decided I am going to learn as much as I can. Why did I learn that? Because my brother told you cannot study maths. Then I told him I will take PhD in mathematics. It was a challenge to my brother. He said, never you can study maths. Then I said, I will show you that I can study maths. So I challenged my brother. You don't have to challenge your brother. You can challenge yourself. That's what you should do. What you cannot do, you tell, I am going to do it. Great. You will become great. Good girl. Yeah. What's your name? Radhika. Good. Come on. Ask. See, after this, you go back home and then say, oh, I should have asked. You will not get me like this in your class. Will you get? I am not everyday person here, right? So it's a rare chance. Ask. Now Radhika, I will not forget. Yeah. No, sir. Yeah. Name? Shubhangi. Shubhangini. Okay.
What was your real dream when you were in our age?
Your age? I was running a shop in my hometown. Stationery and footwear shop. When I was young, I sold all my property which traditionally I got from my parents. I started a shop. I started a typewriting institute. I learned driving. I did so many useless mischiefs in my life. Okay. After 11th, 12th class I decided, somehow I have to pass, otherwise I am going to be nowhere in my life. Once I realized it, I started studying. So up to 11th I was very bad. From 12th onwards, that was a different track. That's what I did. So 11th and all, no dreams at all. See, I am from a small village. My world is only a small school. Nothing else. But college, like PUC you have, I also went to a college. But then that was a different world. I don't know English. Now at least you are able to follow English at your age. I don't even understand single word. Up to Malayalam medium, 10th class, when you sit in a class, so many things are being told. To find out a trigonometry in which chapter in my book, it took 3 months. Which chapter is that? I am not able to understand. Because we have 60 students in a class, teacher will come blah 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 and go. Nothing was going inside. Very bad. Horrible time I had. So no dreams at all. Not at all a good student. My classmates or my parents, my brothers, all of them must have thought I am a black spot in the family, useless fellow. He will never improve was what is written. But then I realized, yes, I have to change. Okay. So have high dreams. You are all blessed. You are all blessed because you are in a world of, I keep saying, I am a busy man before computers. You are all AD after digital. Right? So you must use the digital ability. Now you don't require dictionary. Best dictionary is wordhippo.com. Wordhippo.com. Hip means, hippo means hippo dance. So twist your words to understand much more about the word. So antonyms, synonyms, word to use, what to use, how to use, so many things you will learn. So learn like that. Don't just look for the meaning. Got it? So you are in a great world, Amma. Shubhangini. Shubhangini? Yeah. Shubha Angam. Good. Yeah. Come on.
Priyanka.
Louder.
My name is Priyanka.
All good names, yeah. Priyanka, Shubhangini. Yeah.
So, sir, before
Sir.
before someone
Sir.
No. Before someone you said a word, Tushni Bhava, what's that word's meaning?
Tushni means lazy. Tushni Bhava means the biggest problem in this world is people are Tushni Bhavam. Lazy people. That's what Vivekananda said. I don't like lazy people. That's what Vivekananda said. Uttishtada. What Vivekananda said? Uttishtada. Dash, dash, dash. Look at it. Jagrata. Then I taught in Vivekananda Kendra many years. You know what Vivekananda talked about education? Education is man making. You want to be a human being? Get educated. Great philosopher. So Tushni Bhavam should not be there. Don't become lazy. Your problem is you are lazy. Nothing else. I am also lazy. To some extent I am lazy. But what I do is, given a chance, next day, I will come tomorrow. Because I want to be more busy tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Every message which I get, WhatsApp which I get, that day I will answer. If I keep something for tomorrow, that means tomorrow I am expecting less. Should I expect less or more? So what should I do? Today I should finish, right? So every day finish. That's what I do. Good. Tushni Bhav. Don't become lazy. Tushni is laziness. Yeah.
Then, sir, how to focus on your career without getting distracted?
No. Career is, sit down.
On the goals.
Yeah. Lot of people will give you career guidance. Actually, career is, word itself is, they don't know. That's why they are giving career guidance. Career means multiple jobs together which gives you a path is called a career. You did not even get a job. How can I speak about your career? Yeah. So, you should have first job. What is your goal? You want to earn more? You want to learn more? You want to become famous? Famous is what people look at the TV, all the jobs. Correct? Immediately you will become famous. But after some time, assume you are a chief minister. Permanent full-time life, you cannot become chief minister, right? 4 years after that, if you don't become chief minister, they are most depressed people. Because they become home minister, chief minister, front page picture will come. Next somebody becomes election, they will become their picture, right? Do you know how psychological problem Rahul Gandhi will have? Because every day Modi's picture comes, his picture doesn't come. Now he started walking so that his picture will come. Understood? See, every politician wanted to come their picture in the front page. Every time it will not come. So becoming famous, little short. Knowledge, once you get, full time you will get. Money, yes, you know how to use it in for better purpose tomorrow, you can earn money. So what is your goal? Money, fame, learn. So you should have a job where you keep learning so that you feel happy. Monotonous, same job, same thing, same job, you feel bored after that also. That's what happens to most of the people. So you need a job where I can learn more and more, earn more and more, promotions will come, become famous and famous. Correct? You know which is the best job in the world? Collector. You know what is the revenue which he has got? Collector has got the whole district. He is called the revenue holder. If some free land is there, he can write to government, this land can be given to so and so people. He can help a lot of people, right? Is there any rich man than that in the whole district? Tell me. You understood? So the collector gets the land of the district. Minister also will get, but only 4 years. Collector, once you become 30 years, you will become in different stage. You can get promotions. I was with the Prime Minister's office, Cabinet Secretariat. That's the topmost She would have just got IAS, she writes. But she did not. She decided to go abroad. Earn money, fame. You are influencing lot of people in whichever sector you are working. So there are a lot of jobs. In India, you decide which job. Aim for that. But you may not get. It's not guaranteed because 20 lakhs people will write. I have a book written by her. Civil Service Prelims Handbook. You can download. All these books are available on my website. If anybody want to write civil service, that's one of the best book. Civil Service Prelims Handbook. How to get into IAS, how to get into IPS, how to get into Indian Foreign Service, Forest Service. So many, 54 services are there. Right? That will give you a better job. You become a doctor, wonderful. Earn money also is good. Serving people also good. You can also become famous. You can also upgrade. If you are not a doctor who is not learning, you are not earning, you are not learning, after some time nobody will come to you for consultation. Advocate is a great job. The best advocates are paid for one sitting, crores of rupees. Got it? I have got friends of mine who are paid lakhs and lakhs for every meeting. When we meet, half an hour, the meeting is there. After half an hour, he will leave. He says, my time is over. I will not sit more than this because each moment is costlier. Got it? So, you can choose what you want. What is that you are looking? What is life? L-I-F-E. Right. You will not get this anywhere. It's my definition. Learn in full enjoyment. L-I-F-E. Okay. What will happen if you learn in full enjoyment? Live in full enjoyment. If you learn in full enjoyment, what will happen? Learning is an investment for future earning. L-I-F-E. What is life? Learning is an investment for future earning. Because you don't know what you will get, what you should do. Now you are in maths, physics, chemistry, biology. Yes? Are you learning biology also? Maths, physics, chemistry, biology. ISER. I-I-S-E-R. Heard about this? Write down. ISER. In Mysore, there is a B.Ed center. Regional Institute of Education. RIE. IIT, JEE. All entrance exams after 12th, what you can write, you keep writing. Next year, 12th class, by August, you keep looking at newspapers. Advertisements. RIE and all will advertise. December itself, admission will be over. After April, May, if you start looking, it will not be there, already over. So what is your goal? You cannot decide. Everything is good. Keep applying. After getting 10 different admissions, you ask me which is good, I will tell you. I have got students who got, in +1, +2, only 1 mark is lost. And full fellowship, up to PhD, education free. Government gives such scholarships. Whichever institute you want in India, go and study. Hostel free, fees free, everything free. Travel is also free. Pocket money also you will get. 6,000 rupees for graduation, pocket money you will get per month. You want to be best student? Write all entrance exams. Don't skip. Yeah.
I've been water everything.
My throat is troubling. Tablet will be there. Yeah, questions? Which tablet? खोल के देना. Now questions. Yeah. Only 2 questions. 3. Finished? Louder. Come here. I am not able to hear. Your name?
Manasa.
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 A thought which was written by you. Thought, sir.
Thoughts written by me. Look at my books. Below that civil service prelims book, you will see lot of thoughts. Proverbs are there. My poetries are also great thoughts. One of my greatest thoughts. You know, all of you love Kalam, right? You want to know my poetry, 55th poetry in the book which I gave to him, Rhythm of Life. K-A-L-A-M. What is this? Kalam in reverse. Do you know what is Malak? She has got a scarf and in which there is a glittering design. That design is called Malak in Arabic. In Hebrew, Malak means angel. So I wrote a poetry. My Malak to Kalam, my glittering dress to Kalam. Who is a Malak? Who is an angel? My Malak to Kalam, my Malak. The first Malak is ornaments to Kalam. Who is a Malak? Who is an angel? Okay. So many quotes are there. I keep writing. You give me a sentence and give me some time, I will write quotes about that sentence and give you. I am a creative writer. I am a poet. I do drama, I do dance, I do acting. All that in my workshop. If you attend a summer workshop and all that, now I will make all of you to be like that. You will be in the air, jumping and all. That's what I do. Yeah. Good enough? Tata bye bye. Good enough? Yeah.
Don't any questions? I will close. You have any questions?
All of you clap once. Sit down. Stop. I will give you 2 marks out of 100 for this clapping. Good enough? 17 marks out of 100. 30. You think you can do better? So you agreed you can do better. Now my question is, why you did not make it better in the beginning? Because that's how you are. Even if you can do better, you will do it worse. Don't do it. Now make it 100%. Last chance for you. Clap. Stop. No, you are not done. You are not done. Because if you have done, you would have been looking at your hand. It would have been reddish. You are still looking at my face without looking at hand means. Now, one more chance. I will come random, ask you to show your hand. If it is not red, I will make your cheeks red. Last chance for you. Clap! Stop. Suppose you were clapping like this in the beginning. Do you think the impression will be better? This is what happens. Even if I can do better, I will not do it. Don't do that. Do everything 100% good. Okay? All the best. God bless you. Inshallah. Sometime, somewhere, somehow, we will be able to, or let me not have a chance to meet you again in your life. Why should I meet? It depends on how many people are in contact, how much demand is there. Okay, how many of your parents says that there is a change in you. Based on that, I'll come. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you very much. DrTPS.